Hi Architects, this is Arkchive, and since W Alta is already out, this is the promised video for reclamation algorithm Tales Within the Sand. I do have to apologize at the start. I did try to make a detailed step-by-step guide for the whole Tales Within the Sand just to realize that it's just too much. There are so many maps right here, and most of the maps are pretty different. Not to mention there's also an expansion map, and for each of the resource points there are also their own RNGs in there. So basically you can see right here I obtained all of the medals and finished this very hard mode for the rewards for 18 days, and also claimed most of the rewards, just a little bit more. I'm gonna be farming later on. Okay, so the objectives of this video, there are basically 4 objectives of this video. The first thing is to share a complete base for you that you can be using throughout the whole game, including the very hard critical concentrations right here, which includes 18 days to get all of the rewards. That's the first motive. It's also to let you know about the way to get all of the medals. I'm going to be sharing the methods later on, and the third objective would be to provide you with a strategy that allows you to farm very fast points without having to restart the game again and again. And the very last one tip I'm going to be giving right here is to provide you an overview on how you should be progressing in the game and the mentality you should be having when you try to play Tales Within the Sand for you to have a better game experience. The thing I'm going to be sharing is the base. So basically the base right here, there are 7 levels of the base, and every time you progress into the base you have to farm resources and get the resources, and when the base gets stronger and stronger, there are more and more resources needed. But to be honest, you only need the headquarters to be level 4 for maximum point efficiency gaining. Like this crab right here, it's just for aesthetic purpose and it's completely useless. This fountain right here, also completely useless. And this loot mug right here, also completely useless. But basically, I'm just going to be sharing a little bit of my base right here. So all of the resources are going to be placed at the top side, and this is the base. It's something like this. You can screenshot first, and they have the side like this. So this base is basically usable in all of the different bosses. Here you're going to be placing Asserta, Skadi Alta, Ea Alta, Shining, Nightingale, Pipglossus, Reed Alta, Shu, Hoshiguma. Hoshiguma, sometimes you have to put it in the front if it's needed, but Shu, usually Shu, Hoshiguma, W Alta right here, Molna sometimes, just for one unique case, which is the flying boss. If there's a flying boss right here, you're just gonna let your base tank the boss attack and then finish all the waves first, and then probably have to like place a few stocks right here to just kill the boss, and then the boss will be destroying the tree, so you have to like repair or rebuild them later on. So at the very start, you just have to try to lay out your base like this, and then afterwards, this one are all level 1, of course, at the very start, and then afterwards, you only start to upgrade them. So you're gonna be upgrading these blocks first, this 2 first, following by the outside ones, and only following by the inside ones. And as you can see, the base is more than enough for everything. As you can see, I already finished the hardest game mode right here, and get all of the rewards. And next, we're going to go through about how to get all of the medals right here. How to obtain this, you have to finish all of the other medals. This medal wise, headquarters level 2 is pretty simple. Not gonna go complete the main story. Yeah, this one wise, it's probably gonna take you like 70 days. You basically have to reach the very end. So in order to complete the main story, you have to go like, you start from here, and then you go here, and then you go here, and then you go here, and lastly you have to go up here. What do you mean by finishing the main quest? There are 8 bosses in the game, but you don't have to clean all of the bosses. The day 100 bosses, usually you will be able to finish the main story before you finish the last boss. So basically you reach here, and then that's the end of the main story. Fight 10 battles with Kestrel. Kestrel is the Vanguard right here. You basically just have to buy a copy of them and just put it in your squad. You don't even have to deploy it, and just bring her to 10 battles and you unlock the medal. Unlock 20 food recipes. Basically you just do this at the very end of the game. When you finish everything, you get so much resources, and you just start merging the resources to get food recipes. Place an operation station. For this one, you have to have your base at level 6. So your base has to be level 6, and this is the one of the requirements for you to upgrade your base from level 6 to level 7. You just have to deploy 1 is enough. So at least you have to upgrade your base to level 6. And at the time that your base is almost level 6, you almost finish the game. So basically you have to finish the game in order to get all of the medals. Dynamic Strange Territory Exploration at difficulty 3. Now this is the one that I mentioned about the post box right here. So in order to unlock the very long name one, you have to clean, and then the very last station would be right here. You have to there's an outpost right here, and so basically for this thing wise, you have to like enter After unlocking this thing, after finishing this very last one, there are like 4 or 5. After unlocking this, you will be able to choose your difficulty yourself. There are in total 6 difficulties plus difficulty 0, making it a total of 7 difficulties. Yeah, it is really difficult and you just have to clear until difficulty 3. So basically after clearing a difficulty, in order for you to challenge again, you have to wait 6 days. You have to wait 6 days, meaning that at 148, this will only reappear. Complete 3 strange territory explorations. Yeah, this is like this one. I did mention about something like 5. You have to finish 5 of the strange territories first before unlocking the post box. So basically, when you unlock 3, you get a medal. You unlock 5, you unlock the post box, you clear 4 difficulties, 0, difficulty 0, 1, 2, 3, and then you get another medal. Consortium of Pinches is the black crab in my base just now. Yeah, this one. So how do you farm this one? So first you have to have the beast cage. So basically when you progress into the game, you unlock a beast trap. And then you would also have a better one, but this one is just too expensive. So when you unlock beast trap, you have to hit a common animal until lower than 50% HP, and then you can start to catch. So for the black crab wise, the recommended point would be, there's a black crab here. I remember the black crab right here. Okay, light up 54 tech nodes. It's basically all of tech nodes. You have to light up all of the tech nodes. I'm gonna give a brief introduction later on about the tech nodes. Survive 6 days in critical contentation, which is this one. This game mode is actually very hard. First thing, it doesn't provide you with expansional rewards. The second thing is that although the medal only requires 6 days, the whole reward is 18 days. The third thing is when you enter here, you get reduced resources, and basically you spend resources of what you farm in here. So it's basically recommended for you to only play this game mode when you finish the game. And the very last one, reduce the HP of 6 unknown zones to 0, which are these points. If you can see these points, the big nodes. Yeah, basically each of them are a different boss, and there are very lots of different mechanisms in there. But as I mentioned, there are also RNGs in this big maps, and yeah. Okay, the last thing is about the expansional rewards, about how to fast farm. So basically after you finish the whole thing, you have approximately 100k points. And how to farm fast for the points, here I'm going to be using one of the tips that I learned. So you want to be going to here, glow stick. Glow stick is basically the highest efficiency point. So I will only recommend doing this after you finish the whole game. When you get lots of resources, you can always farm more and more resources. You go to glow stick, you just press until 99 and you press craft. After you press craft, you just try to spend all of your resources and press next day. Skip day, skip day, skip day until calculation day. And then until it appears to have a point, it shows like have a point 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. And then you just press this load save, confirm, and go to this one. Yeah, and then you get 10,000 points and your resources back. So you get additional 10,000 points while the resources are all still right there. So basically you just have to like repeat this thing. So you don't have to keep restarting, and it's actually pretty simple. You just press 99 and then craft 99, craft 99, craft. So the only thing that it also takes some time, but this is the highest efficiency way, because like if you have lots of resources, you can basically get like 20,000, 30,000 points in one run. And that's basically more than enough for every month. It's like 10 minutes every month in order for you to get all of the expansion rewards. Tech tree wise, I would suggest you to upgrade this first, this tech tree node, the shop node. Why? Because at the very end of the game, when you try to progress into the game, you basically buy, because the shop allows you to have resources of the next level. So basically about the resources wise, there are 4 levels. So wood, stone, steel, and this crystalline crystalline. So when you unlock stone, you can buy this in the shop. When you unlock this, you can buy this in the shop. In order to get resources for you to upgrade your base faster, in order to get more planting boxes, and also combat region station as a resource planning station. Afterwards, I would suggest you to get the resources all upgraded. Afterwards, if you're trying to explore, you might want to be unlocking the very last node right here too. And until your base is really ready and you are ready to fight the enemies in the base, then you upgrade the one of the bases, the upper part ones. This one is for the post box right there that I mentioned, the strange territory right there. So that can be the very last one. Okay, about how to progress in the game. So first you start here, and then you kind of you unlock your way through. This is the first point you have to be unlocking. So you move forward. Your first objective is to unlock this Towering Pass. When you unlock the Towering Pass, you will receive a call from somebody right here, and then you can start unlocking stone. So this wish-wise, there are also about these places right here. They are basically like a very strong base. There are a few different bases or few different mechanisms. One has high defense, one has high resistance, one has to, you have to hit a certain amount of times in order to break the base. After you break the base, it counts as you conquered the base. And you can start dispatching operators to farm resources right here. So basically there are 4 of them. Also, when you try to be progressing, you'll also be unlocking a mailbox. The mailbox appears, there are basically 5 mailbox when you progress through the main stage, and each of the mailbox are irreparable, meaning that when you see that mailbox, you enter the stage off with the mailbox, you talk with the mailbox, and basically 2 days later, you will be needed to enter a strange territory and fight the enemies in there. Okay, after clearing this Towering Pass, you progress your way until right here. Buru Taboom, and then Rugged Rock Hillock. After that, you will be unlocking Emerald Pass. So after you unlock Emerald Pass, you will be acquiring a debuff. This debuff is that your operators will be stunned 25 seconds when it is deployed. When they are deployed, all of your operators will be stunned 25 seconds. So after unlocking this one, you don't farm resources first. You go straight here to talk with Pepe, and then go here. This one to remove the debuff. After that, only you continue to play like usual. Okay, after that, you can choose to go up here, but basically going up here doesn't provide you with anything. I would actually suggest you to go downward first to unlock this Betu Balu Kapal Kali. At the main point, you can also get some iron and also another dispatch station. After that, this one you can leave until the very last. After that, you will start progressing to the left side, Warrior's Vision, and go up, and finish the game. So for this part wise, it's really useless, so you just don't spend your time playing this one. This thing right here is pretty useless. Okay, about farmable construct, what I find really useful, Crabby Pumpy, Sawing Harvester, Quarrying, Mining Harvester Hub, Extraction, and this one. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is very useful. At monsoon season, like right now, you will also want to be farming Wasteland Cache. And the rest are pretty useless. You don't have to use the rest of them. And the next one, which is pretty useful, would be the Watchtower. Where's the Watchtower? Well, Watchtower. In some battles, you will also be farming the Battlement ones, so that you can be deploying ranged operators. Oh, another thing is this Logistic Operator. You will be able to unlock this Logistics Operator about base level 3 or base level 4. So yeah, you just deploy E2 units with module. And you can have better efficiency right here. What I'll be recommending right here is to have the more damage first. More damage, resources, more damage, initial DP, and and then you just fill in the rest of them. So the squad wise, yeah, you basically need to have most of the heroes, I would say. Vistal is really important, but even with Vistal, it's still very hard as you progress to at the very end of the game. So the fast redeploys are really useful. Texas Alta, Kirin Yato, Phantom are really useful. Dorothy is also pretty useful in one of the strange territories. And I would say Ethan, you want to have one Ethan or Manticore. The rest are pretty useless. Supporter wise, Scuddy Alta with the food is really strong. Scuddy Alta with this food. Scuddy Alta with this food is really strong because, and the rest of them are also pretty useless. Medic wise, yeah, Shining, Nightingale, as always. Lumen not really needed. Kalzit is needed if you want to fight the turtle. There's going to be a turtle. Yeah, Kalzit is really important right here. Reed Alta is very useful right here to kill the boss. Air Alta is also very useful for the elemental damage because the environment has elemental damage too in the monsoon season. Pitloss is also pretty useful. Warfarin and Exuzai is for one of the bosses, and the rest are also pretty useless. Caster wise, Siobi is really useful. Siobi, Lin, yeah, and the rest are useless. Sniper, Wisdal, Exuzai, Typhoon for one of the bosses. And yeah, the rest is not really important. Defender wise, yeah, also a very important part of this game. Hoshiguma, Seiya, Mudrock, Shu. Nah, very important, this 4. Guard-wise, Chongyue and Demon Breacher, just one of them will be enough. Surtur, this is the core of this game. Molna, Silver Ash, Gateway Altar or Blaze. Yeah. So for the bug-wise, you basically just have to use a Hoshiguma. You don't even have to use the Lapland. Just use Hoshiguma. Hoshiguma is so strong. Yeah. And for Vanguard-wise, it's going to be Ines skill 2. Ines skill 2 is really good. Ines skill 2, Bagpipe, Myrtle, and probably a Siege. And basically that are the most important things about the game. At the very end of the day, what I'm trying to tell you is that you don't have to be anxious about not getting all of the medals. It's just like IS. If you like the game mode, you like it. If you don't like the game mode, just don't care about it.